Lord willing, in the evening, we'll do some relation tips for relationships. But tomorrow we'll continue in talking about Acts 16. Do you see what I see? Uh, the message on vision, because we want to know where we're going, and we want to know how we're getting there. And God just summarizes so beautifully in Acts chapter 16. And so remember, you know, uh, what's the vision that God has given you? Because Proverbs 29 says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." And guess what? The word in the Hebrew vision is hazon, Hazon. And you know what hazon means? Revelation. In other words, that vision must be a word from the Lord. And what do? Habakkuk says you write it down, make it plain, and so that he who reads it may run. Now you read what vision God has given you. You're standing on his revelation, not on your what? Situation. That's right. And so God is telling you about your not yet and your right now. And so we focus on the not yet so that it cancels out what's happening in the right now. Don't let the right now cancel out what's going to happen in the not yet. And remember, I told you what Duke Ellington said about vision. He said, vision is like rhythm. If you got it, you don't need a definition. And if you don't got it, ain't no definition going to help you. Well, Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Maranatha, our Lord is coming. Here, there, or in the air. Was it? Oh, okay. Well, uh, yeah, so in Acts 16, Paul wants to go into Asia, and the Spirit of God says, no, because God controls our steps and our stops. People want him to control their steps, but don't want him to be sovereign over their stops. And sometimes what God does is he slows you down so that he can give you the direction that you need. So Proverbs 3 and 5, Proverbs 3, 5 and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all of thy heart. Lean not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. That word direct, I love that Hebrew word. It is a primary, secondary, tertiary meaning. Primary meaning, guide you. You've heard that. God will grab you by the hand, lead me, guide me along the way. Secondary meaning is to remove obstacles. So here's what that promise is. Direct your path. I will grab you by the hand. I will take you in the path that I want you to be on. And when there's an obstacle in the way, since I'm leading you, I will remove the obstacle. And then the tertiary meaning, or the third meaning of that word, is to get you where he wants you. In other words, it's guaranteed destiny, that he says this vision will be fulfilled. And so I want you to join me tomorrow, Lord willing, and we'll continue to talk about vision.